Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the second channel. Here we go by Nocturnal Light, but I am your host, Plagued Moth, and if you don't know me already, I host what I call the most controversial commentary on YouTube. You can find all that stuff in, well, linked like everywhere on here, because it's my main channel. And, by the way, this is supposed to be where we do normal and, tame commentary.
And right here at Dimension 1218, we could do a whole lot better in the believers. Even Jesus Christ himself came to me earlier today, told me so, asked me to relay the message. Everybody, believe in the OCs. Rainbow Bright. And Magic Chan, if you can see him right now, he's literally sitting right here.
Well, I guess that's out the window, right? Well, obviously you clicked this because A, somehow I'm in the algorithm already on this channel, or B, you clicked it because I told you to. And most likely because of the titling. And no doubt you've heard about this. It's an incident that just happened involving sort of an internet enigma. And of course I'm talking about Chris Chan and the recent allegations. I'm just going to leave it like that for legal reasons for now. Yeah, I mean, it's wild. So if you're unfamiliar with Chris Chan, I'm going to give you a little bit of a breakdown. But overall, this video is going to be more of like a general opinion plus the opinion of some highlighted things and the recent event. So, but a little bit of a breakdown and background for Chris Chan. Christine Weston Chandler, better known as Chris Chan, has by some accounts been considered one of the most documented internet personalities of all time. But, not for a whole lot of great reasons. Chris Chan is rather mentally unstable and is a high-functioning autist, and while there's nothing wrong with having autism, Chris also just happens to be in the care of their aged mother, who seems to be suffering in the later stages of dementia.
Hey, Mom. Say something.
My name is Barbara Chandler.
Are you dead right now?
No,
You're very much alive.
yes,
How strong do you feel?
very strong.
Good. Thank you.
So my grandmother recently died of dementia, and watching her basically wither away like that, you realize that like they're a shell of who they are or were. Their brain's not there. My grandma died at the age of 90, and she actually thought she was like 16 years old. She thought that I was some stranger. I mean, it's a real weird thing, and it's a real sad thing. And commonly, people take advantage of their elders who have dementia, usually for financial reasons. And this isn't too much different.
We are in need of donations for food. Please consider us.
I mean, in my grandmother's case, it was pretty similar. I tried to get the state involved as well as other family members to no avail, as my mother was quite abusive and just just siphoned her finances and my grandfather's pension for drugs and whatever else she wanted to do. How nice. Chris Chan isn't a whole lot different, at least from what we know. Of course, the scary thing is we don't know a whole lot what goes on behind closed doors, and now this has come to light. But we do know that their mother's condition has been used multiple times for financial gain, donation baiting, and sympathy. In fact, there is a disturbing amount of people who like idolize and worship Chris Chan like they're genuinely some sort of good person. And it's not that they're... Actually, yes, we can totally say this now. Chris Chan's a piece of shit.
Go.
Everybody out there, buy things off of eBay,
Off of Christine's eBay.
off of Christine's eBay to help us pay our mortgage.
Please.
Thank you.
Action.
Hello, my name is Barbara Chandler. I wish to wish Nicholas Cruz happy birthday.
Yay!
So mind you, Chris Chan's mother, she had him late. She had them late. Okay, Chris Chan is 39 years old at this point. It's frustrating, okay? So Chris Chan has been in the full care of their mother for this entire time, and it's not even the gaining money, it's the treatment and then the exposure exposing your mother, let alone a sick elder, to the most insane things. It's just, and life-threatening situations. For instance, like cutting their perineum with a knife to alter their gender, and being trans, wanting to, you know, do post-op and stuff. That's cool. That's fine. Yeah, maybe not in the care of your elderly mother and while you're at home with a steak knife. And for those of you who do not know what a perineum is, well, I'm going to tell you that it's not a pretty flower, it is your gooch, or your taint, the skin area between your genitals and your anus. This has been education. This is educational. Read the category. And like I said, there's nothing transphobic about this, but there's nothing good about self-mutilation. There's not. And by self-mutilation, I mean taking a knife to your own body, not going to have a medical professional take care of what you want done. I don't care about all that. I just... Self-mutilation online is something I'm exposed to all the time, and it's really, really, really unnerving. Not to mention, on January 10th of 2014, Chris Chan rigged a frayed extension cord over a bathroom door to plug in a Keurig coffee maker in the hallway of their home, and it sparked a massive house fire, damn near burning the house to the ground. Chris Chan is also famous for creating the abomination Sonichu, which is a hybrid between Sonic the Hedgehog and, of course, a Pikachu. Oh yeah, and drinking their own sperm.
Shit, bossing.
If you can drink eggnog, you can do it too. That was a joke. Calm down. Calm your tits. No doubt, though, the news you're looking for is, did Chris Chan really sexually assault their mother with dementia? Their 80-year-old mother with dementia? I mean, well...
So yeah, she's got a really sensitive G-spot because apparently I don't believe Ethan, Mr. C, any of her past boyfriends and ex-husbands, they haven't really reached and hit her G-spot really with their dicks.
Right.
They were more focused on themselves really, as opposed to focusing on her, which that's my focus.
Right? Yeah, true. But at the convention, make sure to have a lot of fun with, make sure to have push her, have a lot of fun with her, right? Because,
Obviously.
yeah, because now you're doing this for your mom, yeah, make sure, I'll be there.
Despite having autism and clearly being fucking insane, this is elderly abuse and rape and incest. I mean, it's an atrocity no matter which way you look at it. It's abhorrent as hell and honestly somehow still astonishing to me. Over the years, this 39-year-old has been heavily trolled, been the subject of many different people's videos. I avoided the subject just because of the sheer popularity, and basically I just looked at them like a publicity stunt, like Trash Potato or Trisha Paytas or whatever the hell her name is. They're like a living meme of disgust and, of course, fascination and pity. But this is just too far. This just shows that behind closed doors, we really don't know what's going on there, and there's really something wrong. Some of these eras of real-life shitposting have been dubbed as sagas, and this one, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, is it came to light basically in the Quest for Love saga. And yes, apparently Chris is proud that they know where their mom's G-spot is. I don't even know what possesses you to begin this conversation, whether you're joking or this actually happened or not. I can't wrap my head around it. But then again, looking at Chris Chan's history, for some this probably isn't too surprising. Being proud that you can find your 80-year-old mother's G-spot. Maybe this is a main channel kind of video, because this is just bad. And to my knowledge at the time of recording this, Chris Chan is not in jail. No, an arrest has not been made. They have been, quote, removed from the residence. I'm reading this actually now, which could mean they're just investigating, which is most likely the case, because an allegation is one thing, a full-on arrest is a whole nother. They gotta run tests and make sure that everything is up to code, basically, to care for an elderly person and they're not being abused. However, they're not allowed to go near their mother right now. So, it's really gonna be one of those time will tell kind of things. And for the safety of the alleged victim, the alleged assailant would obviously have to be away from the victim. So, I mean, it makes sense. This is something that's just incredibly disturbing. And yeah, it's shocking to me because, I mean, it's one thing to be the internet fucking weirdo who drinks their own stuff, or, you know, there's a lot of people on the internet who've done weird things and that are not terrible people like this. But this just shows the true disturbing nature of this individual. And no, high-functioning autism is not an excuse for sexual abuse, especially of your mother who is 80 years old with dementia. That's basically like that. I don't even want to compare. It's just it's victimizing someone who literally has no mental capacity to even understand what's going on. Is my point. It's something really, really fucked. I mean, there's no amount of okay in any sexual abuse. I'm not trying to say that. What I'm trying to say is, like, this, no matter which way you look at it, it's one of those things that gets worse the more you look at it. I really don't know. They need to go to jail. I mean, if this is actually found out to be true, and they need to go to jail. They really do. And honestly, they really just need to be off the fucking internet. And that's kind of a thing that a lot of people call for. Cancel them. It's not a matter of cancel culture. This is just like the safety of the world. This person genuinely should probably seek help. And there's clearly something rattling around up there wrong. I mean, how else could you explain this? Even joking about that to that extreme. And I say that because people always say, oh, I was joking. And I get making some effed up jokes or playing into something, but that didn't sound like joking to me. That sounded like a real serious tone. And then why go through all of that? I don't think there's really a backpedaling. There's no way to backpedal out of this. It's just horrible, and everyone knows it. What really got to me is shortly after I heard about this, they tweeted out a tarot card thing. Cool. Basically saying that everybody needs to drop the drama. It's like, this is not drama. This is a felony. Shit. Like, they're really... I didn't believe it until I really started looking into it. I thought it would just be, you know, people running with something they took with a grain, that they should be taken with a grain of salt. Something that was maybe said that was just stupid, taken out of context or whatever. But no, and I mean, the more you look into the history of Chris Chan's videos and watch them and just like look at all the shit he's done, and it's just, or I apologize, the shit they've done, I'm actually not sure what they identify as. I know that they are transitioning, but so I've been sticking with they. This though, dude, you're talking about your 80-year-old mom's G-spot. I don't give a fuck if your mom's 25 and hot as fuck. Either way, it's wrong. This is weird as hell. Damn you, Game of Thrones! Lannisters. All in all, though, I'm going to keep an eye on this one. I can't make any promises if I'm going to go back and look into it and stuff like that. I really don't know. I guess it really depends on how this all turns out, what kind of things Chris Chan does in the meantime, and if arrest is made or not. But let me know what you think down below. Let me know your thoughts on Chris Chan and what should happen to them. Well, you know what? I'm not saying it. You can say what you want. I just don't condone bad stuff, so... Anyway, I'm Plague Moth. If you don't know who I am, well... now you do. Go ahead and check out the links down below, and as well in the description, find the main channel so you can get all that fixin' of gore, true crime, and not safe for life content. I got a lot of stuff going on over there. Over here, though, we're going to be keeping it pretty chill. I don't know. I don't know. This is considered normal commentary, I guess. Maybe I'm just messed up. But thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like the video, dislike it if you dislike it. I'm out of here.
Jesus Christ himself and our God Emmanuel, they're OCs too, though they literally are those that have worked here. Like, you know, your Lord Jesus Christ sacrificed himself for real here. He's an OC. I'm an OC. If anything, between you and your self counterparts, every one of you is an OC as well. So